Once again, a very good evening to all the beautiful ladies who have joined in here with me today. So are you all get ready to start it with us? Are you all ready to enjoy this evening? Can you give me a thumbs up? I cannot see everyone, but those of you who are there on camera, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And it's a very special moment for us, right? So today is a very, very special day at Nirva, and we are celebrating 2 years of holistic healing journey with our beloved Nirva Sense. And today is all about, grateful reflections, fun, and celebration. And we have so much planned for you today. And without any further ado, let's get started with a short anniversary special video. Okay, so it's down the memory lane, and I have a lot of people joining in here with me today. So allow me a moment so that I can take you through the memory lane. And yes, I hope everyone is ready to take the tour down the memory lane along with Nirva. So let's have a quick look at it.
Just this week, somebody called me. I was on a team call, and someone said to me, "Michelle, you're glowing. Like, what are you doing?" I said, "Yeah, I've changed my diet, and I'm sure it's everything to do with Nirva. The people that you work with, the doctors, they really put love in the diet. They're thinking about what works for you, and if you're not happy, they want to fix that." My personal yoga teacher, oh my God, do I love her. She's firm and she's fierce. She makes sure I get it done. I love now that we have a community of women that we can speak to, and we have a lovely Facebook group. I'm sleeping maybe 6.5, but it's quality. You know, I wake up, I feel rested, I feel ready for the world. I'm ready for my yoga in the morning. I'm ready for my Weight Fit. It really keeps my energy levels up, and I feel really happy. So that's been a big improvement for me.
It was like nectar from heaven. They understand my body more than I do. And the yoga, the meditation, the relaxation, I use it every day in my practices now. Even with my hot flushes, I was enlightened to how I could breathe to enable my hot flushes to disappear. And it works. It's incredible. They're my second family. These wonderful ladies at the end of a Zoom call, just making me feel better when I feel rubbish. As I say, it's become part of my life.
The journey has been just remarkable. I actually feel alive. I feel myself again. It's given me back my confidence, and it's certainly from dealing with the pain and the chronic pain and the mental health aspect. It's been by far one of the best experiences I've had over the last couple of years.
Kerala is amazing. I just love the nature, colors, and all the lights and the people that are really smiley and welcoming, very caring. It's been amazing. I'm really enjoying it. The treatments are wonderful.
Burning of my feet is gone. I personally feel so blessed to have you guys.
First time? First time. And why are we jumping? Ticking off my bucket list.
I was literally on top of the world. So ladies, if any of your health concerns is hindrance for your goals, try out with this team Nirva, who can be a helping hand to achieve your goals as well.
Nirva.
That was amazing, right? A walk down the memory lane of last 2 years. I hope everyone enjoyed and, loved that video. So now let's get started with whatever we have planned for you today. So allow me a moment to share my screen. Just a moment. Yes, so that was, a walk down the memory line, indeed, right? So let me, take a moment to share some of the most amazing moments from last year. So we had 3 Nirvasins who conceived during their time with us and continued on prenatal yoga, and 3 healthy babies entered this world, and we are wishing them the best, to them and their family. And we also had a wonderful opportunity to meet some of our Nirvasins in London at their home, and in India during the retreat, and it was such a memorable experience as such. And one of our Nirvasin couldn't go to work for more than a year because of her health condition as such. And with Nirva, she worked her way to good health and rejoined back at work within 3 months. And also, as you saw in the video, one of our long-term Nirvasin, Deepthi, achieved her health goal and, was able to tick mark her, one of the bucket list actually. And she could also conquer her fear. And she did that skydiving, as you saw in the video. So the impact we are able to create in people's lives is what makes us wake up every day and give our best to all of you who are in here today. So we also have, some of our Nirvasins who will be, sharing few words with all of you about their journey along with us. So everyone's story is special, but still, I would like to call out some of you to share your experience. So first, let me invite Rosie Taylor to tell her story. So let me take a moment to unmute Rosie. Hello, Rosie. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Lovely to have you here. Go ahead.
Lovely to be here.
Yeah, go on, Rosie. Tell us, how your last 1 year with Nirva has been. You have been here with us since last 1 year, right? And I must say this, she's one of our oldest member at Nirva. She just turned 86 last March. Right, Rosie?
Yes.
Yeah, go on.
Okay, it was a chance meeting with my hairdresser who talked so positively about Nirva that it made me think I might just like to have a go at yet another treatment to help me cope with a body racked with arthritis. After all, I've tried virtually everything, so why not give this a go? I've nothing to lose. For one who has been around a long time, I've collected a whole gamut of problems, both physical and emotional, and I had virtually given up on myself. After all, I was 85. What did I expect? Just maybe, though, I might have come on something that would make a difference. And as I look back on 13 months of care, it has been an absolute revelation. From my very first talk with Shruti, I realised Nirva was something special. Not just help for joint pain, a complete approach to good health. I could spend hours describing their holistic care. What I must emphasise is what Nirva has given me over the year. A strong sense of well-being and a self-belief, and most of all, hope. Here were a lovely group of well-informed, highly professional people who really cared about me. I could go to them for any help I needed, something unique to Nirva. My health has improved immeasurably. I am confident, happy, and well. Dr. Shruti, my health coach, Dr. Srishti, my yoga coach, and Dr. have become my very special family. I'd like to give you a double line. Out of darkness into sun. Team Nirva, thanks so much for what you've done.
Thank you so much, Rosie, for sharing that. And we are blessed to have you here along with us and, paving way for more health and happiness in your life. Thank you so much for joining us. Okay, we look forward to, bringing more health and happiness in coming years as well. Thank you so much, Rosie. Thank you. So now let's hear from someone else. I hope Raluka is here. So I invite Raluka to share her, wonderful story along with Nirva. Yes, Raluka, please go ahead.
Hi, hello everyone. I'm Raluca and I joined Nirva last year in October. The context in which I joined was a tough one. Almost 4 years before I underwent a double mastectomy, 6 months before I found out that a fibroid was growing on my internal wall of my uterus, I was struggling to control the pain and heavy bleedings, and I was also in denial as I found it quite difficult to accept that most likely I will have to have another major surgery. On top of all this, I was unable to have a proper night's sleep since I was in high school. I was experiencing a debilitating pain in my right knee caused by a knee injury which was misdiagnosed. Therefore, I wasn't in a great shape at all. Being myself a nurse and a life coach, I knew that there must be a way, and when the pupil is ready, the teacher appears. So one day I saw a post on Facebook, and I didn't need much of a thinking before joining the program. During this time, I worked with my yoga therapist, which helped me calm my mind and build up my body strength through meditation and tailored exercises based on my specific needs. Not to mention that I had no idea what yoga was before. My coach and Ayurvedic doctors have designed a special diet for me. They've sent me Ayurvedic medicines to help with pain, bleedings, and furthermore, to help me deal with the impact of surgical menopause, because 10 days ago, I underwent a total hysterectomy with removal of both ovaries and fallopian tubes. But as you can see, I'm recovering incredibly fast. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Raluka, for joining us and sharing your beautiful story. And you are a strong woman. I must say that indeed, right? We look forward to work along with you and continue with the progress that we are making down the lane. Okay, wonderful. Thank you, Raluka.
Thank you.
Yes, and let me call out one more person. Just a moment. Taksha, are you there? Hello, Taksha, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm here.
Yes, go on, Taksha. We would love to hear your story as well.
Yeah. Can you hear? Yeah.
Yes, we can, but
yeah, so to enjoy life as you do and had so many plans and everything. But sorry, you can hear me, yeah? Yeah, so soon after, hello?
Yeah, go on, Daksha. There was a technical glitch, but I think you can continue. Yeah, let's see.
Okay, sorry about that. And soon after, like a couple of months down, I had really bad stomach cramps. Literally had to hold my stomach and sit and can't do nothing. One of my knees, the doctor said that there's fluid retention. They can syringe it out, but they can't guarantee that it's going to not come back. And I was all in this dilemma, what to do. My weight had increased working from home during COVID as well. My blood pressure was like erratic as well. Even if I went for a walk, I had to stop. I couldn't walk further because my blood pressure would have gone really high. So this was all before the Nirva journey starts. So I was just looking through and I stumbled over Nirva site and I said, okay, there's nothing to lose. And I contacted them for the free consultation and everything. There was a workshop, I think. And then I spoke to Dr. Shruti and I joined straight away. And my journey with Nirva, I can say that it's changed a lot. But during the journey, I've begun to understand my own body, like what my bioenergies were, and the circadian clock and the biological clocks, and when to do what, the planning, the timing, and this all little steps I did, and added on it, like just the morning routines and yoga. It made such an immense difference. I mean, it wasn't like all of a sudden I was able to do everything what they wanted me to do, but I added a little bit every day, and being consistent on it, that was the key to it. And this lifestyle changes made a big difference. So I almost, it wasn't just only to lose weight was my main goal. And even with the goal, I was doing step by step, like, having a smart goals, not to have like, walk before I run, not to jump all of a sudden. So, and every time, I achieved what I was really pleased with it. So I have probably lost about 1.5 stone. So I feel different. I'm so flexible with yoga as well now. So I never knew that I would be able to do this at my age. I'm 67. And I can enjoy life the way I wanted to. I do go out, spend time with my family, friends, go on holidays. And even when I go out, I know what to eat and what to avoid is main thing, that what to avoid. So the life is much better than what it was before I joined Nirva, because I don't have no stomach cramps at all, because then my fluid in my knees have completely gone. They had sent me this oil which I massage every day before I go for my shower and everything. So, and all this routine has helped me. At yoga, I would think I wouldn't be able to do this move, and then I really surprised myself that I've been able to do it as well. My energy levels have increased. There are some bad days during this whole journey. There were some, but the health coach, Dr. Shruti is my health coach, and she's been helping me through. I mean, it's really good family. The Dr. Isra is always, going into details. Also helped me with my thyroid. My thyroid was outside the graph, and now is come down to 0.63, which they were amazed as well. So there was so many changes, and it's made a big impact in my life. So it's amazing what I think now. It's because I was told to speak about, I was thinking how I was before and how it was all during this the diet plan. I'm really enjoying it. And as somebody else mentioned it, that they cater to yourselves, because one day I said to Dr. Isra, I don't like mushrooms. So, and then it was corrected straight away. So I'm really, really grateful that they listen to you. They're there for you 24/7. And, it feels like I've got another family. They know everything about me as well. So, no, I'm really, really happy that I joined Nirva, and I would recommend anyone who's hesitating, like, with the weight, I've lost about 1.5 stone, nearly 21 pounds already. And it's gradual. When I see my graph, it's going gradually down, which is not like a drastic, which is not sustainable as well. So all these things I've done is all sustainable. That was the main thing for me. So I'm really happy with Nirva. That's all I can say.
Thank you so much, Daksha. You have come a long way from where you are and where you were. So we are very happy about it, and keep doing all the things just like how you're doing, with that consistency and, with that happiness. Okay. Thank you so much, Daksha, for sharing that. I know, everyone's story is unique. All of you might have got, one or the other story about, the changes that you have made in the life, or, how gradually, you are aiming at achieving your health goals. But now that, we have only a little time today, I won't be able to listen to everyone's story. So it would be great, in this event itself, if you can take a moment and share your own story to the world. And, I'm sharing a link in the chat box, like to, write about your story in the Google listing. That will help more people to know about your story with Nirva and start their journeys as well. Okay. So you will be able to see a link in the chat box. So we would love to hear, each one of your unique story that the world needs to know. So you can click onto the link and, you can share your story over there. And I will wait for a minute. In the meantime, let's listen to, any other stories as well. So you can simply raise your hands. I can unmute you and you can tell about your story of, making a difference in your health. And in the meantime, others can share your story with the link I have posted in the chat box. So who would like to share their, remarkable journey or journey towards wellness along with Nirva? You can raise your hand and I can unmute you. And I cannot see a lot of you on camera, so it would be great if everyone can switch on your cameras as well, because it's lovely to see each other and talk, right? And we have a lot of fun activities and games coming in. So I look forward to have your active participation as well. So everyone who's in a, comfortable space, please go ahead and, switch on your cameras. Yeah, who else would like to tell your story, or should we just look into the, review and read about it at a later stage? How should it be? Anyone else who wants to share your story? Okay. Holly would like to tell something. Okay, just a moment. Yeah, go on, Holly. You can unmute yourself. Yeah, go on.
Can I talk now?
Yes, you can talk. Go ahead, please.
Okay. Well, I've only been with Nirva for a few months now. And in a few months, I've lost 1.5 stone, not even exercise. And I've been trying to sort my menstrual cycle for nearly 12 years, and Nirva have helped me so much with the diet and the yoga and everything, and all the supplements and everything. I feel like the NHS doctor don't care about me. They said no action, that I just feel I get a lot of support from my health coach, Dr. Roshi, and everyone. And I'm now sugar-free. I'm, feel a lot better just in a few months. So I'm really pleased with the progress that I've had in a short amount of time. And I continue to, carry on. That's what I can say.
Thank you so much, Holly. That's even in short time of span, right? There is a lot of progress that you have made. We are very happy about it, and we look forward to help you further as well. Thank you so much for, taking out time.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Holly. Okay. In the meantime, let's continue with our celebration, ladies. So I hope everyone has, written your story in the link I have shared. We have many more people joining us. Just a moment. Okay. So now let's see, what is brewing inside Nirva, right? We have a lot of things planned for you. So we are going to introduce Nirva Natural Beauty 3 months program with a special focus on, taking skin and hair care game to next level. So this program is designed and delivered by consultants who are specialized in Ayurvedic cosmetology. So the waitlist will be live very soon. So watch out for this. And next, getting healthy is going to be, more fun with the launch of Nirva coins. Some of you might have already known about this Nirva coins, and all of you, will get to know about it soon. And some of you already started collecting it as well. So we are launching a gamified experience in Nirva app. Soon you will be unlocking coins by doing your diet and yoga regularly. And these coins can be, redeemed for other services at Nirva. And you will also get badges and, you can unlock various levels in Nirva app. And these are the 2 things that is brewing. And lastly, we are going to have a February group retreat. So in February, we are organizing a special group retreat where you get to meet the Nirva team and, also have a lot of activities planned for you. So we have nature tours planned and, where you will get to see a variety of scenic places and experiences, including boating through the mangrove forest, trekking through the foggy mountains, visiting popular beaches, indulging in water sports like kayaking, and much more. Now that, we have heard about the experiences. We have taken a trip down the memory lane and everything. Let's keep the celebration going. And now we move on to the fun and activity. I hope everyone remembers our last year's celebration. So this is going to be, much up on top of that. So are you all ready to get started with the games and fun? Can you all give me a thumbs up if you're really ready? We want to be more energetic in order to do this game, guys. So I want everyone to showcase your energy. I know it's evening, everyone might be tired, but let's keep on going and, let's do this gaming and everything. Can everyone give me a thumbs up? Yes. Okay. And I kindly request everyone to switch on the camera. This is just once in a year, guys. We are going to have this celebration. So please switch on your camera if you're in a position so that, we can actively participate in the game. And I am expecting everyone's participation who are there in today's event. So let's get started with the game. Before that, so we are going to have a lot of games in it. So after each game, the first person to answer will be, the nominee for each game as such. And this nominee will get a surprise gift at the end of this game session. Okay. So we are going to have different games and each game will have one winner or one nominee. And towards the end, we'll choose in, one person as the winner and they'll get an exclusive, surprise gift from us as well. So you have to be, keeping your fingers tight onto the chat box because, you have to put your responses in the chat box in order to win all the games. Okay. I hope everyone is ready, on with your cameras and is having your fingers on the chat box. So let's move on to the first game. The name of the game is Guess What? Can anyone guess what the game is about? Are you having any guesses in your mind? So I'll tell you in brief. So our first game is called Guess What? And when we, take a closer look at things, they look entirely different than how we think, right? And it is easy to get lost in details as well. So let us take a step back and, see things from a different perspective to understand what is happening. So now coming back to the game, I will share some zoomed in images and, the task is for you to guess what they are. So I'm going to show some zoomed in images of some of the objects. Like these images will be, related to recipes, veggies and fruits, etc. So you have to identify what is that zoomed in object. Okay. And once you identify, what you have to do is you have to put it in the chat box. And the person who answers this first would be the first nominee for this first game as such. Okay. So I'm going to showcase an image. You will have a countdown going on in the screen. Within that countdown, you have to answer. And the first person to answer it will be the nominee of our first game. Are you all ready? Onto the chat box. Thinking caps ready? Let's go. Let's see the first one. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's see, guys. What is this? You can see a timer going in as well. Okay, we have a lot of answers coming in. What is this, guys? Okay, we have a lot of answers coming in. Okay, Amy says dragon fruit. Joanna says rose petal. Hima says dragon fruit. Nisha says dragon fruit. Okay, we have a lot of answers and we are done with the timing as well. What do you think? What is it? I think most of you have answered it dragon fruit. We have quite different ones as well, but let's look at it. Okay. It's dragon fruit. The answer is dragon fruit. You can compare, right? This was a zoomed in image and see the real image. It's dragon fruit. And the nominee for our first game is Amy. Amy is the first person who put in the chat box that it's dragon fruit. Okay. So now let's move on to the next one. Those of you who haven't gotten in here, let's aim at the next one. Okay. So we are going to the next one. Ready? 1, 2, 3. What is it? Oh, this is a strange image, right? Oh my God. I feel like this is kind of bacteria, but I don't know really what it is. Let's see. I'm looking forward to see your guesses. AB says it's watermelon. Hima says it's fungi. Not really, guys. It's either a fruit, it's an ingredient, not a fungi or bacteria, which I'm so sure of. Okay. We have variety of answers coming in. Oh my God. Is that too tough to guess? Oh, rice. Joanna says she has no idea, but it looks nice. Wonderful. Okay. Timer is done, but still I would like to give you some more time. Cantaloupe, cereal, rice, milk rice, melon, honey melon. Okay, rice. What do you think really it is? Shall we have a look at the real answer? Any other guesses, guys? Okay, great. It's muskmelon. If zoomed in into the portion, it looks like this. So the answer is muskmelon, and the nominee for this one is Rupa R. She's the first person to say, this is muskmelon. Okay. I hope everyone is enjoying it. Shall we move on to the next one? Can you give me a thumbs up? Yes. Okay, guys. Let's move on to the next one. Yes, here it is. The timer is ticking in. What is it? No clue. Even I don't know what it is. Let's see what the answers are coming in. Banana, rice pudding, oats, cantaloupe, dates, fig, passion fruit, dates, dry figs, date, fig. Oh, it's alternating between dates and figs. Is it really dates or figs? Let's see. We have some other answers as well. Dry pear, figs, apricot. More answers coming in. Raisin, dried grapes. Everybody is hoping it to be, a dry fruit as such, right? Any other answers? Anyone, any other guesses? Okay, shall we go ahead and see which one this is? Okay, let's see. It's clove. I don't think anyone got this right. Was that too tough to answer? Let's revisit back, right? This was the image. Yeah, kind of seems like dates, but guys, it's not dates. The real answer is clove. No problem. Let's pick up, in the next game. So we have got already 2 nominees from our first game. Congratulations to our winners. You will be, entering into the lucky draw, and you will be having a surprise winner towards the end as well. So shall we move into the next game? Is everyone ready? Now that, our brain has done a lot of guessworks, let's do something different. Oh, somebody has asked, what was it? It's clove. The last one, right? It's clove, dear. Okay, let's move into the next one as such. So I think some of you have already seen what the next game is. So it is truth or lie. And in this game, you might learn a thing or two, okay? So we'll share 2 health-related truths and 1 health-related lie as such. So you have to guess which one is the lie, okay? So there will be 3 options like 1, 2, 3, and you have to guess the lie and share in the chat box which one is the lie, okay? So remember this, we are gonna put 3 facts or, health information as such, and one among those will be a lie. So what you have to point out is which is the lie. Okay, are you all ready? Is everyone clear about this? Are you all? Are you all ready? Yes. Okay, guys, let's see what we have got first. Okay, so the first option is taking 20 minutes to finish a meal can help in weight loss. This is the first fact or, health information that we are putting out. The second one is a single muffin contains less saturated fat than a fast food hamburger and is healthier, okay? And the third fact is the term natural flavors can include more than 100 different chemicals. So now what you have to do is find the lie among these 3. So you can put in the options as such, 1, 2, or 3. Okay, we have a lot of answers coming in, and this is a learning as well, guys. So towards the end, you'll really understand which among these are facts and which among this is a lie. Okay, let's see who all have answered. Sona says it's 1. Okay, a lot of you have put lie, false, and all. I hope I'll clarify this once again. So I'll be putting 3 options, and you just have to put in the number of the option, which is a lie, which is not a fact actually, okay? Shall we look at which one is the lie? Are you all ready? Any more guesses? Shall we look at it? Yes, the answer is 2. A single muffin contains less saturated fat than a fast food hamburger. I think we have a lot of people who have answered 2. Let's see who has answered it first. It's Sunita. So congrats, Sunita. So she has, been nominated in this one. Okay, so let's pick up for the next one, those of you who have missed it over this time. So let's move on to the next one. So same as the last one, I'll give you 3 options. So 3 either facts or lies. So you have to find out the lie as such. First one is reducing oil intake is mandatory for managing cholesterol levels. Okay, this is the first option. Second option is saturated fats found in butter, cheese, bacon, and biscuits raise HDL cholesterol. And the third one is, just a moment, fats like those found in olive oils, coconut oils, and nuts can have a positive impact on cholesterol level. Which one do you think is a lie among this? Okay, we have a lot of answers coming in. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. And guys, don't worry, we'll have a winner finally. Keep on posting. Let's see who has posted it first. Okay, 2, 1. Deepa says it's 1. Sue says it's 1. Okay. So you have to allow me some time, okay? Because there are a lot of chats coming in. So I have to go back and, find out when. If I make a mistake, please do correct me. Let's see. Are you ready to see the answer? Are you ready? Okay, let's see. First one is the wrong one. Okay, so first one is the lie as such. Reducing oil intake is mandatory for managing cholesterol level. So that is a lie. Let's see who has answered it correctly. Joanna is the first person who answered it. So congrats, Joanna. You are also one of the nominee in the game. Okay. Now, shall we move on to the next one? Are you all ready? Now we are done with that game. So we are going into, another different game, which we had already played last year. Some of you might remember. So guess the baby for the, time is what the game is. So we'll share some photos of, people who might be familiar to you from Nirva. And what you have to do is, you have to guess which is their baby picture. So it can be consultant, it can be a health coach, or it can be a yoga practitioner. You might have met them somewhere or the other. So your job is to guess who they are and put their, like options or names which you think is correct in the chat box. And yeah, so let's look at some cute moments as such. Okay, so let's see the first one. The first one is Dr. Nivedita. So this is the person who's currently, okay, those of you who haven't met Dr. Nivedita. And what you have to do is guess which is her baby image among this. So you have to either put 1, 2, or 3. Yeah, go ahead. Let's see who can guess Dr. Nivedita. Okay. 2, 2, 3. Baby 1, 3, 2. Okay, number 2, 2, 1, Shruti 3. Okay, 3, 3, 3. Okay, 1. What do you think? Is it 1? Doesn't she look like 3 of this? Don't you think 3 of them are Nivedita's picture? Doesn't she? Okay, now let's have a look at the answer. This is Dr. Nivedita, and our winner for this one is Raluca. Raluca had put it first, so the answer is 3. So let's have a quick look at all the images once again. So this were the 3 images that were shown. Among this, Dr. Nivedita is the third option as such. Okay. So now let's again do the baby guess. Let's see who the next person is. Okay. We have Dr. Ishra. You might have all met her somewhere or the other in your sessions or in Sunday Surprise for sure. So which among these 3 is Dr. Ishra? Is it quite easy or is it quite tough? Let's see who all answers. So this is Dr. Ishra's current picture. Now that, after a couple of years, and we have to guess which among this is Dr. Ishra back then. Okay, we have a lot of answers coming in. I'll wait for a couple more seconds so that everybody can participate. What if, at the last moment, you guess it right and you become the winner? Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2. 2, 2. A lot of you are saying 2. Is she the second one? I think she's the third one. Right. Are you all ready to see the answer? Which is Dr. Ishra? It's obvious, right? This was Dr. Ishra. Her face, resembles exactly the same. Even, after 30 years, probably, she looks the same, right, guys? And the first person who answered this is Sona Lisa. So, Sona Lisa, congrats. You are also nominated. Wonderful. So let's move on to the final person whose baby image we have to guess for today. It is Dr. Abhirami. Okay, this is her current picture, which you can see over here. You have to guess which among this is her. This is quite tough. Even I'm unable to guess. Dr. Abhirami has given us a tough challenge, right? What do you think? I feel she's a combination of three itself, like the other one. 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Okay. We have a lot of options. Okay, 1, 1, 1. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Let's see who answered it correctly. Are you all ready to look at Dr. Abhirami back then and back now? Let's see. This is Dr. Abhirami, and the answer is 1. And the person who has answered it is Jay. So congrats, Jay. You are also nominated for this. Let's have a relook, okay? So this were the 3 images that were shown. And among this is Dr. Abhirami. I don't know how, like, I found 3 of these images, similar to Dr. Abhirami. Anyway, congrats everyone. And also, like, thank you for actively participating. I hope you're still on energy. Shall we move on to, some energy game on? Are you all ready? I cannot actually see everyone. I hope everyone is ready. So yeah, let's stop the screen sharing for a minute as such. I'll be stopping screen sharing, don't worry. So I'll explain the game first, okay? So who gets it first is the game, or, grab it. We can name it in that manner as well. So what you have to do is, like, we will give you the name of one item which will be readily available in most of your home or, kitchen as such. So what you have to do is, whatever I'm showing in the screen, you have to go and grab it and, showcase in front of us. Okay. So I'm going to tell a name of a common thing, which is obviously, or, which would be obviously there in your homes or kitchen. So what you have to do is, you have to grab that and, showcase in the camera. And the first person to show that would be the nominee or, winner of this first one. Okay, are you all ready for that? Are you all ready? Shall I showcase the first one? As you will have to move around. I know a lot of you might have logged in from your work or, different places, but those of you are at home or is comfortable enough to do this, please participate in this game. This is gonna be fun. And yeah, you can get your body moving as well. Okay, wonderful. So here you go. I'm gonna show the image. All you have to do is, you have to go and grab it and showcase on the camera, like showcase on the Zoom. So that's why I was asking everyone to switch on your cameras. Get set, go. The first one is yoga mat. Once again, the first one is yoga mat. Let's see who gets a yoga mat first. I want everyone to participate. Let's see who gets the yoga mat first. Okay, a lot of you are coming in. The screen is full. Okay. Varsha is here with her yoga mat. Sue is here. Who else is here? Bhavana is here with her yoga mat. Okay, a lot of people are in here. Hali is here, Poonam is here, Deepa is here, Joanna is here, Lakshmi is here, Megha is here, Sunita is already with her yoga mat, Sona Liza is here. Wonderful, guys. It's a tough competition. Let's see who has brought it first. Yeah. Okay, let's see who the winner is. Team Nirva, please help me with the winner, because you guys are amazing at it. Yes. Shall we move on to the next one? Thank you everyone for, quickly doing this and, grabbing this one. We'll announce all the winners together as such, okay? Let's move on. And Joanna was the first person to go and grab it. So let's see, who takes in the next one. So the next image is, probably you can be there itself. It's something related to in and around your kitchen. Let's see. Next one is ghee or clarified butter. Okay, it's ghee that you have to get in. So let's see who all get in ghee. Varsha has already brought in. Prasanna has already brought in. Lisa has brought in. Okay, who else? Oh my God, I can see a lot of variety of, ghee. Hali, Rupa, Lakshmi, Suparna, Joanna, Megha, Nisha, Ahuja, Poonam. Okay, wonderful. Everyone has ghee at home. Such a, great way to start your Ayurvedic life. But unfortunately, Varsha is the first person who brought it. Congrats, Varsha. I mean, I must, cheer up all the others who are actively participating in this. I have the next one for you. So let's go and crack that. Okay. So next one might be a bit tough, but let's see who all have got it. Okay. I'm going to show it. 1, 2, and 3. It's a tongue scraper. Tongue scraper. Does everyone have it or not? Let's see. So basically, this is a tongue scraper. Let's see who has it. Tongue scraper. Varsha has already got it. Okay. Let's see who else has got it. Okay, Poonam has got it. Rupa has got it. Joanna has got it. I'm not sure about your name, dear. With the blue one, your phone name is shown as iPhone. You have also got it. Lakshmi has bought it. Okay. Bhavana has bought it. Danisha has bought it. A lot of you have bought it, right? Pratnya also has got it. Sorry, guys, if I am missing out the name because, for me, on the screen, everyone is there. So it's quite difficult to, find out everyone, but it's okay. I have my team helping me. Okay. And the first person who brought in the tongue scraper is Danisha. Congrats, Danisha. Wonderful. So let's see if I have got more for you or not. Sorry, I don't have anything more. So you can, come back and sit into your place. I hope everyone enjoyed this game of, moving your body. Did everyone enjoy? Can you give me a thumbs up? Yes. Okay. Let's move into the next one. Now that, we have done some workouts, it's time for rest and it's time for us to use our brain once again. So this was the last case that we were supposed to make in. So moving into the next game. So now that we have done the running and everything, let's put our brain to, the test with some riddles as such. Okay. So these are not going to be very tricky as such. And as always, what you have to do is I'll be saying a riddle. You have to put your answer in the chat box. Okay. This is going to be easy, but a bit tricky as well. Let's see, how many of you can guess it right. Okay. So the first one is the more you take, the more you leave behind. What am I? So it is a riddle. You have to answer. What is it? You have a timer ticking in. The question is, the more you take, the more you leave behind. What am I? Let's see if you all are able to guess it right. Lisa says it's time. Manisha says it's stress. Hali says it's breath. Hajra says time. Nisha says air. Time, weight, breath, footsteps, time, air, step. Anyone else would like to answer this riddle? Time is up, but still, I would like to listen to more answers. Anyone else? Any other guesses? Air. Amy also says air. Okay, let's see who has answered it. Okay. What is the answer? Any guesses? It's footsteps. Can you guess it? Let's read it once again and then come back to the answer. The more you take it, the more you leave behind. What am I? It is footsteps. And the person who has answered it is Kam. So congrats, Kam. You're also nominated. Okay. So let's give a shot for next one. So the next riddle is, why don't skeletons fight each other? That's quite funny, right? Why don't skeletons fight each other? Let's see who make a guess at it. Who's able to solve this riddle as such? Why don't skeletons fight each other? Shri says they don't have muscles. No muscles, no mind. Tifa says as they are dead. But this is getting quite funny. They'll break. They're dead. Not live. Okay. No mind. Okay. Not live. Not live. Okay. They have no guts. Indra says. Nobody told him. Reluka. Okay. Nisha says they don't have muscle, mind, or skin. Kam says no bones or guts. No Atman. Sejal says no life. Okay. Okay. Any other answers? Subarna also says they're dead. That is the reason why they don't fight with each other. Okay. Any other answers, anyone? Or shall we solve this riddle? Anyone else? Any other guesses? Mita says they'll fall apart. They are not humans. That's obvious. They don't fight each other because they are not humans anymore, right? They are just bones. Okay. Let's see the answer. Let's solve this riddle. And the answer is they don't have the guts to fight with each other. The answer is they don't have the guts. And I think the first person who has answered it is Indira Patel. Wonderful, Indira. Congrats, you are also nominated. Okay. But still, like, all the other answers are also very funny and, we could relate as well. But still, the answer is they don't have guts. Okay. It was nice, everyone, with all these inputs. Now, let's move into the next riddle. What goes up and down but doesn't move? What is it? What goes up and down and doesn't move? Quite a lot. Patrali says stairs. Raluka says it's blood pressure. Lisa says it's sun. NP, mountain, stress, temperature, moon. Do you want a clue? Does anyone want a clue? I know it, so I would say this is something which we might be, using on a day-to-day basis. Everyone, most of you. Okay. Now we are getting more answers. Okay. Great. And the answer is, or the riddle solved is staircase, and the winner is Patrali. Congrats, Patrali. So let's read it again and come back to the answer. What goes up and down but doesn't move? It is staircase. You can have a lot of fun, like saying this riddle to your friends, your colleagues, your family, or anyone. I hope everyone remembers all the questions or the riddles that we have solved in here today. Okay, those were staircase. They don't have guts for the skeleton, and the footstep as well. Okay, I hope everyone remembers. Maybe you can use it in your weekend parties or anyway. Now that we have done that game, we are moving into the next game. And I want everybody to participate, okay? We are going to, the second last game of our event. So I want everyone to actively participate. So, as the name says, Never Have I Ever. It's a classic game with a twist. So we have prepared some questions related to, our health and wellness journey. So if you have done what's mentioned in the question, you give us a thumbs up. All right, that's just it. Like, we don't have to have a winner or anything. So if you have done it, you just have to give me a thumbs up as such, okay? So I'm gonna showcase some scenarios as such. First one is killed a spider. I have never done this because as soon as I see a spider, I run away. So I can't give a thumbs up. Those of you who have had the guts to kill a spider, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Who all have done it? Tanisha is giving me a thumbs up. Indra is giving me a thumbs up. But there is quite a lot of spider in and around you. Rachel has done this. Is there anyone else like me who's afraid of spiders? Quite a lot of you, right? Poonam has done this. Daksha has done this. Pema has done this. Shireen has done this. Liza has killed a spider. That's a nice case. Okay. That is just for fun, okay? So let's see the next one, okay? Ran a marathon. This I think most of you might have done, right? Like you might have run a marathon, and done it. I'm unable to see your reaction. So the next one was, who have run a marathon. So whoever has done, please give me a thumbs up. I haven't, so I'm not going to give a thumbs up. Let's see who else have done. Rachel also haven't done. So Rachel, I'm there with you. Lisa has done. Sri has done. Who else? Only very less people have done. My first and last, Sri says. Okay. Anyone else who has done a marathon? Have ran a marathon? Okay. Some of you have already done. Okay. Now, let's see the next one. This is the final one of this one, okay? Let's see. This is quite funny with the design. Lied to my doctor. I have done this couple of times when I was very young. Wherein, you get this occasional stomach pain wherein you don't want to go to school or, like the lame fevers and everything. I have done this, guys. So I'm giving a thumbs up and that's me in there. Let's see who else has done that. Daksha has done this. I hope you're not lying to your Nirva consultants or your health coaches. I hope it's all back then, right? Not now. Has everyone lied to your doctor once in a lifetime? Can you give me a thumbs up? Yes, Pema says yes. Anyone else? Okay, a lot of you are saying. Maithili says, okay, Sejal says, Asha says no. Good job, Asha. Nisha says yes. Okay, guys. Yes, yes. A lot of you are saying yes. Okay. So now, I know a lot of people are in here. So this is going to be the last game of this evening. So I want everyone to participate. So can everyone switch on your cameras? Lakshmi, Poonam, Suraya, Suparna. Okay, hi Suparna. Joanna, Jay, Shani. I'm so sorry to call out your names because this is the last game and I want everybody to participate. Srikala is here. Okay, a lot of people are turning on the cameras, which is nice. Okay, is everyone on the camera? If you're in a situation to turn on the camera, please go ahead because, this is going to be a fun activity which we can do together. So please go ahead and, turn on your cameras. Thank you, everyone who has switched on it. Okay, so I'll brief the game and then we'll go for the screen sharing. Okay, and sadly, this is the last game of this evening. And we are going to kick off things with a rejuvenating exercise. So these activities can help you improve your mind-body coordination and also rejuvenate both the right and, left side of your brain and are great exercise as such. So all you have to do is follow my instructions and try to do it. Try to see if you can do it. And those of you who are having any specific condition as such, who cannot do this, I kindly request you to, stay away from whatever instructions I'm going to give you. But if you're physically fit to do it, then only try. Okay. So it's a simple form of exercise that you have to try out. Those of you who are able to do it, only do it. Others, you can enjoy watching others do it. Okay. So let me show you what it is. Just a minute. Let me share my screen and let's see. This is the reason why I was asking everyone to, switch on the camera so that, we can see you guys doing the exercise as such. Okay. So the first one is leg and hand rotation. Okay. As you can see on the screen, what you have to do is you have to find a comfortable space or a safe spot wherein you can, stand or sit. But I would say sitting would be the best option as such. And what you have to do is lift your right leg and start rotating it clockwise. Okay. And imagine you're drawing a circle as such with your toes. And then now you have to, the fun part, the most amazing part is you have to extend your right arm in front, out in front, and you have to start rotating it in anti-clockwise direction. So you have to rotate your toes in clockwise direction and your hands in anti-clockwise direction. Okay, this is going to be fun. Let's see who all are able to do this. Those of you who are able to do it, they only do. Don't take your strain, anything as such. Let's see who all are able to do it. A lot of you are doing. Okay. Are you all able to align it properly with the same? Are you all in the same direction or in the different direction? This is a mind game, guys. So, the coordination really matters. And this is a, interesting exercise as well. Let's see who all are doing it. Some of you are doing in the same direction. That's cheating. Let's see who are able to, do it. So what you have to do is the hands should be in the anti-clockwise direction and legs should be in the clockwise direction. I have failed in this, guys, because I don't have the patience to do this now. So Varna is saying it is challenging. Yes, it is. And henceforth, the benefits are also quite good for this. I started clockwise and it automatically changed to anti. Is anyone able to do it in the right way, wherein you rotate your toes in clockwise direction and your hand in anti-clockwise? Let's see an honest answer. Anyone who's able to do it? Shalini says no. Anyone else? No, we don't have anyone who can do this. Anyone? Okay, somebody raised their hand. I'm not sure who it is. Just a moment. Can you raise your hands again? Saroj has raised. I can. Rachel also says she can. Parveen says she can. Anyone else? Keep practicing this, guys, okay? And you only have to do it for, 2 to 3 seconds. And once you do it consistently, just like yoga, you're going to master it. And that is fun doing it. So try it at least for 1 minute every day and you can see the difference as such. Okay. So this exercise, as I've said in the beginning, like, it improves your coordination, balance, and, mindfulness. So those of you who are wanting to have these, elements in your life, keep practicing it. Okay. And it is difficult, but it's a great way to, take a quick break and, rejuvenate your mind. Okay. So if you're having a very tough day at your work or, at your home, try doing this and challenge others as well. Your husband, your partner, whoever it is. Okay. So next we have got, so this is, the rotate leg clockwise and hand anti-clockwise. Now let's see the next challenge. Is everyone ready for the next challenge? Let's see. Reverse namaskara. I hope this might be easy, right? And it's very excellent for, your shoulder and your chest flexibility as such. And it can also help to improve, the posture and relieve tension from your upper body. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to do a reverse namaskara as such. So you have to stand up straight with your feet and hip width apart. Extend. Oh, already everyone has done that. You're not waiting for my instruction. Does anyone want instruction? Okay, let's see who all has done it. Mita has done. Asha, Suparna, Saroj has done, Varsha has done, Jay has done, wonderful Jay, she was watching us and now she has also participated. Rachel has done, Patrali has done, Parveen has done, Sue has done. Those of you who are having chest pain or anything, please don't strain yourself. Dimple has done, I guess. Sona has done, Prasanna has done, Lakshmi, Joanna, wonderful. Feels good. Somebody says feels good. Yes, these exercises are, going to bring some happy hormones in you as well. Awesome, ladies. Odisha, I had told in the beginning, like, don't strain yourself. Those of you who are having any problem, just, relax. Okay. Just relax your shoulder and lie down in, in Shavasana for a couple of minutes. Okay. Don't strain yourself. On that note, are we ready for the next challenge? And once again, let me make it clear. Those of you who are having any pain or, any difficulty in doing any of these exercises, please do not do it, even if it's for a challenge. Okay. And the final one is a bit challenging and a bit tough. So those of you who can do, they only try it. Others can, watch and have fun looking at others. It is, let's see what it is. Our final test, okay? It is to sit down and stand up challenge. This is a fun exercise that tests your lower body strength. Those of you who are having a lower, weak lower body, you do not have to participate in it. Or if you're having knee pain or back pain, please refrain from it. Others who can do it. Vertigo also, those of you are having. So you have to sit down and stand up without the support of your hands. I hope this is clear. So those of you who are having low back pain, vertigo, and all those conditions, please, refrain from doing this. Others can participate in this challenge. You have to sit down and stand up without the aid of your hands, like pressing onto the. Okay. Mita is doing. You have to sit down and, in cross leg position and then stand up. Okay. Varsha is doing. Let's see who else Suparna is trying to do. Okay. Who else is able to do? Nisha. Okay. Dimple. Prasanna is also trying to do. Let's see. Wonderful. Okay. Is anyone able to do it? Or are you finding it challenging? Okay. Varsha says yes. Mita is trying. Let's see. Sejal says, oops. Yeah, those of you who are having a weak, lower body, it might be difficult. Dimple says yes. Indra says yes. Wonderful, ladies. You're strong with, your lower body as well. Wonderful. Anyone else who would like to try it? Do you want me to show it again? Okay. So I hope everyone quite enjoyed all of these. So that is it, guys. We don't have any more games. Do you want more? Do you want more games? Okay. So, yeah. So we are going to, do the, we have a lot of, okay, I have a comment. Yes, Suparna. I'm in Kerala as well. Okay, wonderful. So now that, we have got quite a lot of nominees from each of our games. So what we are going to do is one of the nominee is going to unlock a free phase yoga session. Okay. So since we have a lot of winners among different, events as such, we are going to spin the wheel. Okay. And let's see who wins the lucky draw as such. Okay. So you have to allow me a moment to do this. Okay. Just a moment. I'm gonna choose a pinwheel and I'm going to do that. Okay. Allow me a moment. And the winner is going to get a free face yoga session. Okay. So let's see. So the winner among this lucky draw is going to get a face massage session. And now let's spin the wheel. Okay. Just a moment. Are you ready to spin the wheel? I have added in all the winners of all the session. I mean, all the events that we have done. Now, are you ready to spin the wheel? Ready? 1, 2, 3. So let's see who's. So these are the winners of the sofa games that we have conducted. I hope everyone's name is in here. Let's spin the wheel and see who's going to get that. The winner. Okay, the first winner is Patrali. So congrats, Patrali. Congratulations. So we are going to reach out to you and you're going to get your free face yoga session. Enjoy the session. Now that, Nirva has turned 2 years, let's have one more winner, right? Let's pick one more person, right? Okay. Since we have had a lot of winners today, I am going to spin the wheel once again. Okay. So let's see this time who wins it. The free face yoga session. Once again, I'm spinning it. It is Indira Patel. So congrats, Indira, as well. Congrats to Patrali and Indira. So our team will be reaching out to you very soon in order to, avail your face yoga session. Others keep practicing or, keep joining us for our next anniversary celebration as well. We are going to, get it going. So next, there is something, interesting for all the others or everyone as such. So we are also going to give, all the Nirva Sense of anniversary special 75 pounds gift coupon. So you can gift it to your friends and, they can use it for their first subscription with Nirva. And if they join us, you will also get, a 75 pounds bonus on your next subscription renewal. So I'm going to put the link in the chat box, like you can gift it to your friends or family. And if you have any questions or anything, you can get in touch with your health coaches. I hope most of your health coaches might have reached out to you with the gifted coupon asset. So there is a validity as well. So I want you to, make the best out of it and pass it on to anyone who is looking forward to have a holistic approach. So you'll find the coupon in the chat box. You can share it with your friends and family. Okay. Now that, we are about to end the session, I would like to take a quick poll as well. So you will see a question in your screen. So I want everyone to answer it. Like the question is, how would you use your gift coupon? So I hope everyone can see this question in the chat box or on the screen. I want everyone to answer it. Okay, let's see what the answer is. Okay. We are not done yet. Okay, I have one more interesting surprise for everyone, and I hope everyone will make the best out of this gift coupon that you have earned with this anniversary. Okay, thanks everyone for answering this. Now that before we, wrap our today's special anniversary, session, there are also couple of Nirva Sense who truly deserve an applause. So in the last 100 days, these people, Daksha Makwana, Shilpa Patel, Alka Panchal, Neela Gohil, and Brenny Williams, they have successfully did more than 80 days of yoga practice consistently, and to appreciate their dedication and, to motivate everyone else, who are looking forward to have a holistic approach, we want to gift you the title of, Yoga Streakers of the Year. And a few goodies are also on the way to your home. So watch out for these goodies. So congratulations. And, we have our Yoga Strikers of the Year title. So congrats, Daksha, Shilpa, Alka, and Neela and Brani. So goodies are on our way, specially curated from Nirva. And I hope next year we are going to have a long list of, Nirva Yoga Strikers entering this list as well. Okay. So congrats to everyone who has been chosen as the winner for today's anniversary celebration. Okay, so that is all, guys. We are about to end today's anniversary celebration. I hope everyone had a lot of fun and good time. Most of you might have had a busy day, busy schedule, stress and everything. I am pretty sure the fun activities that we have done today might have helped you to relieve at least some kind of tension and helped you to travel down the memory lane, going back to your childhood times or college times. And we will be sharing the recording and the games as well. As I said, you can go and play along with your friends and family for your next event or your short celebration during the weekends. And we look forward to bringing more change, well-being, and health and happiness into your life in coming days and years as well. So wishing you all a lovely evening and wonderful to have you all here. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for actively participating in our today's anniversary celebration and making it possible, and also actively participating in everything. So wonderful, guys. You all make our day and you all make our world. So keep on doing that, and wishing you all a lot of health and happiness. Wonderful. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye-bye. I have a couple of questions. Let's see. And yoga streakers, watch out, your gifts are on the way. Just, enjoy your gift and do share it with your Facebook community as well, what you have got being the yoga strikers of Nirva. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. Hali, we'll tell you the coupon code. We are going to share this. Wonderful. Saroja, I'm going to talk to you as well. Wonderful. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Thank you. Have a lovely evening. Wonderful. Varsha, we are going to look at it. Don't worry. Thank you. Wonderful. Thank you, everyone.